Welcome back. Hello, everyone. We are going to continue talking about transition words. And in this lesson, we are going to talk specifically about cause and effect transition words. So, what are these transition words? These are words such as because, similar meaning as in because. Uh, the reason that we are using these words is to connect two ideas together, as in all the transition words so far. But in this one specifically, we are connecting cause and effect, meaning that we are connecting a phenomenon, a thing, to its effects, or the actions that caused it. So that's all. So we are connecting a sentence one, using transition words such as because to sentence two. And the reason that we are using these transition words are to provide smooth transition. Again, um, the transition words is all about smoothness. You want your writing to flow almost like a river. So we use these transition words to create a simple, easy to follow writing that easy to follow, and it's in a sense it's very smooth. So what are the different structures that we can use, or different forms that we can use these cause and effect transition words? So one is the causal words, or the reasons, essentially. So let me put in the parentheses the reasons. So when you're talking about the reasons, you typically want to use these kind of words, such as because, since, due to, as a result of, and so on and so forth. And there are other forms as well. So there's another form that is the effect word. So when we are transitioning into the effects or results, in a sense. So that's when we want to use these words. And what are these words? Are words such as therefore, thus, consequently, hence, for example, is another one, and so on and so forth. We don't want to talk about all of them, but these are the most popular ones. So, example of these sentences that are connected with transition words are, let me change the color, are, for example, many students perform poorly on exams because they do not manage their time, or they do not manage their time properly or effectively, let's say. Effectively. So let me highlight this because essentially, so for example, you can say the first part of this sentence, the many people, many students perform poorly on exams. It's a complete sentence. You can finish that sentence and start another one and say because they do not manage their time effectively. That is completely fine. You can do that, but you can see that there's no flow to your writing. You want your writing to move from another one idea, put more weights on it, and then gradually move to another idea. You don't want your writing to be choppy. That's the entire purpose of all these transition words that we are talking about. So what are some structures that we can maybe formalize these kind of transition words is one is that the cause comes first, and then we are going to talk about the effect. So, for example, you can say, due to increase in urbanization, comma, there has been a significant rise in air pollution. So you can see the cause is the increase in urbanization. And what is the effect? Significant rise in air pollution. So we can turn it around. We can do it the other way as well. The same meaning, the same sentence, but the other way around. So you can say air pollution has increased significantly because of fast or rapid urbanization. So these two sentences, they are essentially exactly the same idea, but we are changing the cause and effect order. So in the first one, we use due to, that signaling that we are talking about the cause, and then we use this comma, that signaling that we are moving to the effect, and eventually end the sentence. In the second type, in the effect then cause, we are talking about air pollution first, and then comma, and because. This creates a little bit of a sense of suspense, because you don't know exactly why you're talking about air pollution. It's completely fine, but the sense of the sentence is a little bit different when you're talking about the effect first and then cause. But essentially they are the same meaning, and you can use either form in exchange of each other. So let's just finish this sentence with a paragraph, and then we can end our lessons right here. And then we can talk about other transition words as well. So what are some good paragraphs that we can sort of use these transition words? So, for example, we can say the rise in online shopping can be attributed to technological advancement and changes in consumers. So you can see that this is a complete sentence. We can finish the sentence with a full stop right here, but we don't want to do that. We want to transition into another idea. So we use semicolon form. Semicolon is when a sentence is in its meaning is finished, it's complete. It has a complete meaning, but we are signaling that there is more coming. So that's where we use the semicolon form. And I used it, I made it a little bit bolder so you can notice it. So here we use a transition word. We transition with therefore, so making it clear that now we are talking about the effects. So now first we talk about the cause, and we use therefore, and we continue the sentence. Traditional retail stores are having a hard time or struggling to financially be viable or to stay competitive, right? So we can end it here. So you can have another form of uh, transition word, such as the one that we talked in the previous lesson. For example, additionally, uh, the retail stores are more expensive, something, something, something. But you can move this kind of form, provide a smooth transition. So let me highlight this form. So you finish one sentence, that is your cause, you use a semicolon, and then you use your causal or effect transition words, and then comma, and then you talk about the effects of it. And that's all. I think this kind of form is very important in the IELTS academic rating, because a lot of times you need to argue about cause and effect of something. And practicing this kind of sentences and structures are super important and makes your writing very clean, clear, and readable, and it gives you higher chance of better score in the academic rating. I'm gonna end it with these sort of words that I mentioned. Make sure that you practice a sentence or two with each of them, and I think you will. It is very likely that you're going to use these words in your academic grading task. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Cheers.